Most people don't think of Fujifilm when it comes to video. But after last month, I can say this one is different. In fact, I think this is one of the best cameras ever made. This is XH2S, Fujifilm's first ever video-centric mirrorless camera, and there's something unique about it. The images and especially the colors out of this camera looks very good after just the Rec. 709 conversion. It's like it has the color science of a film camera with modern features and resolution of a digital camera, so you don't need to do a heavy color grading to make it look good. XH2S can capture open-gate 6.2K video from 14-bit readouts internally in high bitrate codecs like ProRes 422HQ. And before this, these features were reserved for high-end cinema cameras like Arri Alexa. Shooting open-gate in 3:2 ratio allows you to shoot with 2x anamorphic lenses without losing any quality and also be able to reframe your shots for any aspect ratio.
Bright flashing by the street lights, keep waiting till you've arrived. Let it unfold, let it unfold. Give me a reason to feel right. I keep waiting for the morning light. I let him fall, let him fall.
In addition to 6K recording, there are so many different options for shooting in slow motion on this camera as well, and they all look fantastic. The 4K 120 has a 1.2 time crop, but the 4K 60 is still an oversample image from 6K, and it has the best quality. XH2S has a stacked CMOS sensor with incredible readout speed, and that's why the rolling shutter performance on this camera is also very close to cinema camera levels. There's only one APS-C camera that offers better rolling shutter performance, and that's Blackmagic Ursa Mini 12K. Even though the low-light performance is not the best comparing to Sony full-frame cameras, it's still quite decent. Also, for getting the best dynamic range out of this camera, I turned off all the internal noise reductions. By doing the noise reduction in post, you will be able to recover 1 or 2 stops of dynamic range. Fuji has countered the downsides of an APS-C sensor in terms of light and background separation by producing lenses such as this 50mm f1. Fuji released their new Log Pro file called FLOG2 with this camera, which is capable of recording more than 13 clean stops of dynamic range. That's one of the most important things in a video camera. The only thing that bothered me on this camera is the IBIS. Even on a wide-angle 18mm lens, it's a bit shaky and needs some work in post. I wish there was a software like Catalyst Browse but for Fuji for stabilizing with gyro data, but right now the only option is gimbal. I think XH2S is definitely one of the most underrated video cameras in the world right now. People tend to think of FujiFilm when they're talking about photography cameras with beautiful design and modern medium format cameras, and don't take it serious for video and cinematography. The XH2S was my first experience using FujiFilm as a main video camera, and after shooting only on this camera for the last 30 days, I think it's even more than impressive.